Hey, today we're going to wrap up Psalms 119. And some of you have mentioned how you really appreciated going through it a little slower and really finding all the great teaching that's inside of this psalm. Today we're in verse 169, and it says, O Lord, listen to my cry. Give me the discerning mind you promised. Listen to my prayer. Rescue me as you promised. Let praise flow from my lips, for you have taught me your decrees. Let my tongue sing about your word, for all your commands are right. Give me a helping hand, for I have chosen to follow your commandments. O Lord, I have longed for your rescue, and your instructions are my delight. Let me live so I can praise you, and may your regulations help me. I have wandered away like a lost sheep. Come and find me, for I have not forgotten your commands. Verse 176 says something interesting. It says, there was a sheep and it's lost because it wandered away. And the request is that the shepherd come and find the sheep. And the question is it worth it to go search? Is it worth the effort and the cost? Is it worth the time to chase one of the lost sheep? Well, Ezekiel, when he was writing his book, he warned, woe to the shepherds of Israel who only take care of themselves. That's a pretty dire warning. And he goes on, he's not very happy with the shepherds. But you have to understand there is a cost to chasing lost sheep. There's a sacrifice that has to be made. So who will chase lost sheep? Well, Jesus shared this story in the book of Luke. In Luke 15, he says, if a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others in the wilderness and go search for the one that is lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he will joyfully carry it home on his shoulders. And when he arrives, he will call together his friends and neighbors, saying, rejoice with me, because I have found my lost sheep. Now, why would Jesus decide to take that sort of an approach, that action? In John chapter 10, verse 11 and verse 14, he says this, I am the good shepherd. In fact, in verse 14, he goes on, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and they know me. So in John chapter 10, Jesus, the shepherd, is revealed. And he shares a number of things. In the book of John, there's a number of things about the shepherd. The shepherd is a gatekeeper who opens the gate, and the sheep recognize his voice and come in. The shepherd walks ahead of them, and they follow because they know his voice. The shepherd is the gate. Those who come in through him will be saved, and they will go freely and find good pastures. It's a good shepherd, and he sacrifices his life for his sheep. The shepherd's purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. Maybe you even heard it described as an abundant life. So yes, Jesus searches for you. He calls you. But here's the deal. How intimate is your knowledge of the shepherd? And do you trust the shepherd to lead you better than you can lead yourself? How much do you love the shepherd? How much do you listen to his voice? Or is it drowned out by the noise of other things in the world? Do you recognize his voice? See, Jesus longs for you to know him and love him as he knows you. Jesus is the good shepherd. Do you know the way to the gate? God bless you.